girl Natural Nini. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my banners, an updated version on how I make my thumbnails, my intros and my outros. So I'm probably going to show you guys how I make the shorter version of my intros, because normally when I make like my long intros, they're sometimes to a minute and sometimes over, and I really don't want this video to be too long. So I'm going to show you guys the shorter version of my intro, and then I also put all of the photos that I'm going to be using in this video in a folder so you guys can see everything that's on my camera roll. And I also do my thumbnails on my phone, and I do my banners, intros, and outros on my iPad. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started with this video. So first I'm going to do my thumbnail. So I'm going to go into my YouTube folder and click on Phonto. Then I'm going to click on the camera icon on the bottom, and I'm going to choose photo albums. Then I'm going to click on my photo, and I'm going to put a filter on mine, and I use highlight shadow. Then I'm going to click done. Then I'm going to click save. Then I'm going to go to PicsArt to cut it out, because the way I used to make my thumbnails, I really don't like the way I used to make them. So now I make my thumbnails completely different. So I'm going to go to the plus down here and choose my most recent photo, and I'm going to go to cutout, and I'm going to choose person, and it just cuts out like the whole entire, like just a picture of you, and it basically erases the background. Now what you want to do, like it says, you want to brush to keep, or brush the areas you want to keep. Then I'm going to click save, and then I'm going to click next and save it to my camera roll. Then I'm going to go to the eraser app to erase whatever parts it did not get from PicsArt. And it's not really a lot of areas on here. I just like to make my stuff perfect. And the thumbnail for this video, or the picture that's in this video, I've already uploaded this video, so the thumbnail for this video is already uploaded and up on my channel, so you guys can go watch it. Then I'm going to click save. Then I'm going to go into Phonto. Then I'm going to click on the camera icon again, and then this time I'm going to click on plain images. And the thumbnail size, so the width is 1280, and then the height is 720. Then I'm going to click done, and I'm going to use and save it. Then I'm going to go to the three lines in the corner and click on add image, because whatever background you choose for your thumbnail, you want to make sure that it's set to the actual thumbnail size or the thumbnail platform. Then I'm going to click save image. Then I'm going to go back into Phonto, click on the same little camera icon, and click on photo albums. Then I'm going to click on the three lines again. Then I'm going to click my erase picture. And as you can see, the picture of me The background is completely transparent because it has been erased. And I'm actually going to show y'all like the title of this video, because like I said, the thumbnail for the picture that's in this is already uploaded. Well, I'm just gonna put it anyway just to show you guys. So I have all type of different fonts on here that I can use. So you can change the font. The fonts that actually come with the app, they're not as pretty as the ones that I found on my own. So I'm actually going to use my own font. Oh, it doesn't show numbers. I do not like that at all. So we're going to go here and use this. But depending on like what my video is about, I will add extra stuff to my thumbnail. But for the most part, this is really how I create my thumbnails now, because back then when I used to create my thumbnails, I've really upgraded from that. So I really don't create my thumbnails like that anymore. But yeah, this is how I create my thumbnails. So the second thing I am doing is my intro. So for my intro, I'm going to go into iMovie and I'm going to create a project. And I'm going to go to my videos and I'm going to select the first one. And I already did it, like I already put it in Vlogstar because it's actually a photo. And so when you go into iMovie, the only thing you can really use in here is videos. And sometimes if you just go straight into iMovie with the photo, it kind of drags the photo like across the screen like diagonally, and that's not how I really want my intro. So I went ahead and put it in Vlogstar so I can make it into a video. So now I'm going to go up to the plus icon and I'm going to click on video, and I'm going to get my little subscribe button. So I'm going to go down here and the three dots, I'm going to click on the three dots. Then I'm going to choose green/blue screen. And I'm going to click on that. And then wait for it to load. Then I'm going to click out and play it to make sure it's in here correctly. So when I do my intros, I always like to have a transparent subscribe button because I'm extra like that. Then I'm going to save it to my camera roll. Then I'm going to go into Vlogstar. And Vlogstar is what I use to edit my videos, how I do my intros and my outros and all of that good stuff. So I'm going to click on start new project. Then I'm going to click on the recent video. Then I'm going to play it. So like when it does the bell at the end of subscribe, I'm going to have videos popping up of me. So I stop it right there, or I pause it right there. Then I click on PIP, which is picture in picture. Then I'm going to go to my folder, because I created a folder for like all of the stuff I'm doing in this video, so you guys won't see my whole entire camera roll. So I'm going to click on my videos and select them. Then I'm going to place them where I want them to be. Now it does kind of take a minute to do this, just because it just takes a long time to do this. And the reason why I'm saying it takes a long time is because I want to make sure my stuff is even and straight. So I think this is what I want. So I'm gonna go back to the start of the video and play it to see. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to where my videos are in place, and then I'm going to click on text, and I'm going to add my YouTube name and my niche, or basically what I do on my channel. Then I'm going to scroll through and choose my font. I already kind of know what font I want to use. And I think I'm going to leave it in the color of the text that it's already in. Now I could do an animation to it, just to make it a little fancier. But I don't know if I'm necessarily going to do that. I mean, maybe when you guys see the intro in my other videos, it might be something like that. But I don't necessarily know at the moment. So now I'm going to go in and add my music. And I think I'm going to choose one of my favorite Remember the Time instrumental songs. And it does kind of take a minute for me to choose because I have to make sure that the music is going to flow with the video. But I think this is the one that I want, so I'm going to play it just to make sure. And I think that is the one that I want. And that is how I create my intros. The third thing I'm going to be doing is my outro. So I'm going to go into my YouTube folder on my iPad, and I'm going to go into Phonto. Then I'm going to click on the camera icon at the bottom, and I'm going to click on photo albums. Then I'm going to click on the picture that I am choosing for my outro. And then I'm going to add a text, and I'm going to say thanks for watching. Now you can add whatever you want, but personally, I just add this, and I do create like all type of different things for my channel, but you can put whatever you want. But I'm gonna put thanks for watching. And I think I'm gonna change the font. And Phonto is really good for thumbnails, banners, intros, and outros when you want text on photos, because they have so many different varieties of fonts that you can choose from, and it's just a lot to do inside of Phonto. So this is the font that I chose, and I'm going to click done. Then I'm going to drag it to the top, and I'm going to size it so it can fit across the whole picture. And I like to make my numbers even, so when I make text bigger or pictures bigger, I like to make them even at an even number. So for example, the size of this text is 80. And then I'm going to change the style. So I'm probably going to put a black stroke on it because the background is bright. So I'm going to put a black stroke on it. Then I'm going to go to style, and I'm going to choose shadow. And shadow, as you can see, it's just like a background or background glow for your text. And I'm going to change the color to maybe, well, no, that's too bright. Let's see, about a dark pink. That's really pretty and girly. So we're going to change this to a dark pink. I think I'm going to make this just a little bit bigger if I can. 82 is fine for this size. And then now for my specialty, what I love to do, so I'm going to go to the 3 lines in the left corner, and I'm going to click on add image, and I'm going to add pictures of me. And I think I have a total of 5 pictures that I'm going to be adding in. So I'm just going to go add those in really quickly. So now I'm going to move them around to where they will look right on the picture. And I like to make these even too. Now I will probably have to make them smaller because I do have 5 pictures. But you can create your outro however you want to create it. And like I just said, I like to create all type of different stuff all the time for my YouTube channel. So my stuff always is changing. Okay, so I think this is how I like this. So now, let me move this one over. So now I'm gonna go back on the 3 lines and I'm gonna click on add image. And I've selected a subscribe button, a like button, a comment button, and a share button. So I'm gonna go and add these in. So now I'm gonna place these just along on the screen. So now I'm gonna go in and add don't forget to. And as you can see, when I add that in, thanks for watching. Don't forget to, and then my little images, comment, like, subscribe, and share. And I'm gonna try to make this the same style as the thanks for watching. And then at the bottom, as I always say, what I necessarily don't say this in my videos, but they're in my outros. And I always say, have an amazing and blessed day. Okay, so I think this is how I want it. Well, let me try to move this in the center because that's not really centered. Okay, so now I'm going to save it. Then I'm going to go into Vlogstar. Then I'm going to click on Start New Project and go to Photo. And I'm going to click on it and click Add. And then the ratio canvas or the ratio platform for YouTube is 16:9. So I'm going to choose that. Then I'm going to drag it out maybe to 10 seconds. Then I'm going to go in and add my music. Let me make sure my volume is turned up. Okay. So now I'm going to go in and add my music. And I always use instrumental songs throughout my entire video except for my intro. Depending on what my intro is, most of the times the song in my intro is Remember the Time. But you always want to make sure that you have non-copyrighted songs, because if you have copyrighted songs, YouTube is going to automatically block your video. So you want to make sure that you have instrumental songs if you can. Okay, so I'm going to choose this one. Actually, I think I'm going to drag this out to 15 seconds just to make it a little bit longer. Then I'm going to drag out my sound. And I think this might be it. Then I'm going to click on this little check mark in the corner and I'm going to save it. And that is how I do my outros. So the last and final thing I'm going to be showing you guys how to create is my banner. Now I'm not going to do my 100% advanced banner because when I do those banners, I put in all of my full body pictures or all of my selfies, and this video is already long enough, so I don't want this video to be any longer than what it already is. So I'm going to do the shortened version of my advanced banners. So I'm going to go into my YouTube folder and click on Phonto. Then I'm going to click on the camera icon and go to plain images. Then for the numbers, you want to click custom, and you want the width to be 2560 and the height to be 423. Then I'm going to click done and I'm going to use and save it. Now I'm going to go to the three lines and click on add image. Then I'm going to click on the photo that I want to use. And as you can see, it came out very, very tiny, so I'm going to size it up as far as it can go. Then I'm going to put it over the image. Then I'm going to save it. Then I'm going to go back into Phonto. Then I'm going to click on photo albums and I'm going to select that same image. Then I'm going to go back to the three lines and I'm going to select this image that says my YouTube name, and I'm going to size this up as large as it can go, or as big as it can get. Then I'm going to put this over the picture as well. Then you want to click on the picture and click on alpha, and I like to put mine kind of low but not too low. So what alpha is, it doesn't necessarily make your picture transparent. It just kind of makes it see-through, and it's an overlay on top of whatever photo you want to put it on. So I actually think I'm gonna make it a little bit more see-through than this. I'm gonna put it on 25. Hopefully it won't be, well actually hold on, let's make it a little bit lighter than that. Okay, now I'm going to save this. Then I'm going to go back into Phonto, and I'm going to select this image. Oh, it came out pretty, y'all. It really came out pretty. Okay, so I'm going to click on the 3 lines again. I don't know if I really want to mess with it after this, because that's really pretty. But we just going to see. So I'm going to size this up as far as it can go. And I actually got this little Chanel background off of the internet. So you can just search up landscape Chanel background. And I'm going to do the same thing to this picture as I did with the other one. Then I'm going to save it. Then I'm going to go back into Phonto, and this is the last time I'm going into Phonto. Then I'm going to select that image, and it actually came out cute. So period, it came out really cute. So now I'm going to click on add image, and I'm going to add all of the pictures that I'm going to be putting on this banner. So now I have all of the images I'm going to put on the banner. So now this is the tricky part. The tricky part is, well, I actually know how I want to place it. But the thing is, it kind of does take a lot to make a banner because the banner size is so small. So that's why I do my banners on my iPad so I can see. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a text, and I think I'm going to put my YouTube name. Then I'm going to go to style, and I'm going to make the text black. And then the stroke, I'll probably make this pink color. Then I'll probably go to style and then do shadow, because y'all know I'm extra like that. I want everything. And And then I think I'm going to make it white. Maybe. No, I don't really like that. They have a lot of different colors that you can choose from. Okay, so the pink is pretty. I'm going to move this over just a little bit so it can be in the center. Then I'm going to size it down almost as small as it can get so I can put my pictures around it. So I selected 6 pictures, or 6 of most of my favorite pictures. So I'm going to place them on here. Then since I only have 6 pictures, they really don't need to be like really small. So I'll probably go ahead and make them big. And it does kind of take a while to get it done, because you want to make sure everything is positioned right and even and it looks good all together. And now I can make my YouTube name just a little bit bigger. So the first step is done. So now I'm going to click on my YouTube name and I'm going to copy it. Then I'm going to go ahead and put in my niche, or basically what I do on my channel. And I like to go in and add emojis behind my stuff. And then I normally make this really small so it can fit under my name and my pictures. So I'll probably have to move all of my pictures up just a little bit. And then now I'm going to go ahead and put in my subscribe button. And I normally put these at the top of my YouTube name. And then now I'm going to make sure everything is centered and is looking okay. Because you really don't want your stuff to look off, and I really love for my stuff to be decent and in order. And I think it's pretty much decent and in order. I'm going to move this picture up just a little bit and then over some. And I think this might be it. So I think this is the way that I like this banner. Let's move this down just a little bit. I think this is it for this banner. I really like it. It's really cute. And I'm going to save it. And that is how I make my banners. So, one of my subscribers asked me to do a tutorial on how I do my watermarks. So I'm only going to be using one app, and that one app is Phonto. So I'm going to go into my YouTube folder and I'm going to go into Phonto. Then I'm going to click on the camera icon at the bottom, and first I'm going to click on plain images. Then for the numbers, I'm going to do the YouTube video platform, those numbers. So for the width, you want to put 2560. And for the height, you want to put 1440. Then I'm going to click done. Then I'm going to click use and save. Now I'm going to head over to the three lines in the left corner, and I'm going to click on add image. Then I'm going to go to selfies, and I'm going to choose 2 pictures to do this with. So now that I have my pictures, I'm going to size them up so they can be even. So I already measured this out before I even did the video or started this segment. So I'm going to make them both at 210. And then you want to make sure that there's nothing shown in between. Now I'm always creating new stuff for my YouTube channel. So this is just something random. You can do, or you can make your watermark however you want to make it. Personally, I just like to have pictures of me. So now, actually let me move this one over a little bit. Then I'm going to overlap this one, and then now I'm going to save it. Then I'm going to click out and go back in. Then I'm going to click on the camera icon again and go to photo albums and click on recents. And as you can see, it is the size of the YouTube platform. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my YouTube name or my channel name. And I'm going to choose a font. Let me see, I don't really like this for this one. let's change it just one more time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with this one. So I'm gonna size it. That's too big. And then of course you can change the color of it, the font, you can move it around. I think I'm going to change the color of the text. I think I'm going to change it to pink and make the stroke black. Then I'm going to size the stroke up to 10. Then I'm going to go to style and add a shadow under it. And then you can also change the color of the shadow. I think I'm going to make it white. Actually, you know what? Let's do something different. We're going to put it over here in the corner. And actually, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy this and then just change the text instead of redoing it, because it does kind of take a lot of work depending on what it is. So then I'm going to put this in the corner over here. And I'll probably go back and add like a subscribe button. But like I said earlier, I like to play around when I'm creating stuff for my YouTube channel. So I think this is pretty cute. Then I'm going to save it. And that is how I do my watermarks. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, because I know I did. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share my channel, because I am on the road to 350 subscribers. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.